Howdy strangers! Welcome once again to another video about Total Recall. And this is a gameplay video, so without further ado, let's insert a coin and enjoy a nice game of pinball.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too! So here we are with a skill shot, the first thing you do in the game, and you can see there that one of the dream targets is flashing, so I've got to hit that with a soft plunge. Nope, it's too soft. If you get 3 skill shots in a row, you can go for the super skill shot. But you've got to get 3 in a row. Alright, so let's do something fun. Let's go for the center shot there.
What the fuck is going on down there? I'm trying to neutralize a traitor, sir.
So what I've done with that is there are 4 variations of a scene that will play when you hit that. And it's picked randomly at the beginning of the game. So the scene that I'm playing at the moment is the one where Cohegan's telling Reiter to stop mucking about. So hit that target there to replenish the oxygen. So during the game the oxygen will be running low and you have to keep topping it up by hitting those O2 targets. That's something you have to do throughout the entire game. Except during the wizard mode. I do switch it off during the wizard mode. Okay, that's the scanner loop. The scanner loop will progress towards the escape objective. So there are 4 multi-balls in this game and there are 5 objectives, and then there's this massive wizard mode right at the end of it. So it is a big game, there's lots to do. So they're running out of air, so I've got to hit that flashing oxygen target. God damn it, now the fan stopped. Now what happens when the fan stops, all scores are reduced by 25%. So all score values are reduced by 25%, so I've got to switch it back on. There you go. Now it's replenished back to 100%. So you can see the fan at the top there on the back wall. It will start to slow down, so you got an idea. So it adds a lot of tension to the game when you have to keep replenishing that oxygen supply. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for Johnny Cab. So 4 higher. So he's 4 higher, so let's hire him. Oh, come on, that's an easy shot. Oh my goodness.
Do something with my body. I want to be somebody.
You are somebody. A man.
Oh, isn't that nice? Right, Johnny Cab, let's go. In a minute. Right, now I can ride the cab. So you see the cab toy there on the right moves down the ramp. When it reaches the stop sign,
Mr. Cohegan would like to talk.
we can start Johnny Cab multi-ball.
Turn it on.
Oh, damn it. So you've got to keep the oxygen going. See? The fan stopped, so all scores are reduced by 25%. Now I can ignore it and just carry on with reduced scoring. If you don't give a shit about scoring, you can do that, I suppose, but it will remind you every now and again. So there we go, I've got the fan going again. So you can extend the timer for the oxygen depletion as a special upgrade option. So as long as I keep hitting that oxygen target, the fan will keep rotating in the oxygen and keep flowing. Alright, so I've got to light all those targets. There's 6, is it 6? Yeah, 6 stand-up targets which spell mutant, and then I can hit the head to start 2 weeks multi-ball. And the center shot there, which I've been aiming for.
I'd never do anything
Oh,
to hurt you.
got the lorry shot. Oh, it's one of the tough ones. So I got to hit that shot there, which is flashing to shoot Laurie in the head. Didn't do it. It's one of the tougher shots to hit, is that? Right. There's a ton of things to do in this game. A ton. Let's go to Venusville again. To see if I can get the 2 weeks multi-ball going.
Have some fun?
Okay, and if you hit the center target in there, you'll get a little glitch. See that center target? You'll get a little glitch, and the head will sort of glitch out a little bit. And then that starts Benny Frenzy, which is massive points.
Says he can't remember jack shit. That's now. In an hour he could have total recall.
So this whole thing spells recall, and when you spell recall, it lights the extra ball. So that's what that's all about. And I think I've got the upgraded option is right on the right side scoop there. And those action sequences where you see Quaid shooting, that's what happens when you complete fire. You see the fire Uzi on the left and right, and you get triple shot value for the next 5 switches. Not 5 seconds, the next 5 switches.
What am I doing here? I'm sorry. Would you please rephrase the question?
And of course there's the ball lock up there as well, so let's get the options. Gotta hit that scoop to get the options. The options cost 250,000 points, so you've got to pay for them. I probably won't hit it because I'm aiming for it, so I might just ignore it and hit it anyway. So there you go.
What do you say?
So options 250,000, so yes or no. You don't actually see what the options are, it's random. So I'll go yes. So the ball saver timer has increased now by 1.5 seconds, so that's very useful.
I'm not familiar with that address.
Johnny Cap again.
Bullshit.
Definitely bullshit. If you're going to call a shot, at least go for it. 3 shield shots in a row. Have I done that yet? I don't think so. So another low shot. Got it! Low power, right at the bottom. That's one of the hardest ones to get. So I've only got 5 seconds. So that's the oxygen meter. So it sets, the timer there sets to whatever the oxygen level is when you actually enter Venusville. So it's better to go into Venusville when you've got 10 seconds when the oxygen is full. So, so I've added a whole bunch of extra clips to this game now. There's still a lot more to add, a hell of a lot more.
Is he gonna remember any of this?
Not a thing.
Oh, really?
So that clip there, Aurixa, only comes up when you get the top 3 score, I think.
I feel like I was meant for something more than this.
There you go, 3rd place. And then we see another clip.
I would like to wish you happiness and long life, old buddy. Unfortunately, this is not gonna happen. Hey, maybe we meet in our dream.
So it's Hauser. If you haven't seen the film, Hauser is the alternate identity of Quaid.
Thank you, and enjoy your stay on Mars.
Now, it's up for debate whether or not the whole film is just a dream or whether it's real. I personally think the whole thing is a dream because that's the way it ends. But some people believe that it's actually real. But it doesn't really matter. It's your own interpretation. So, what haven't we done?
What the hell's this?
I haven't completed Dream for the Dream Girl yet. I haven't started any of the multi-balls yet. And this is a fresh new game. So, I've got to start a multi-ball, at least. The easiest multi-ball to start probably is 2 weeks. But like I said, you can only spend a certain length of time in Venusville, and you have to make sure the oxygen is topped up before you go into Venusville. So you only have 5 seconds there, you see, so I don't really have much time. Time runs out. Now keep an eye on the oxygen tank there on the left. It shows you the level of oxygen. So we'll continue to try and go for a multi-ball. Let's try Johnny Cab.
Don't do anything.
The oxygen level is bottoming out in Sector G. How did that get in this taxi? The door opened. You got in?
There you go. So what I try and do, instead of just using movie clips for the boring talky bits, I just use what I call a character card. So a character card comes up when they're speaking. I don't want to play a clip of just 2 people speaking. I mean, that would be as dull as dishwater.
What am I doing here? I'm sorry.
And it's very effective when you use character cards. Very, very effective. And I haven't seen anyone else in the whole history of pinball doing it. But it's very effective. Saves mucking about with movie clips. So I only use movie clips for the really fantastic action sequences. That's when movie clips are their most effective. And as you can see, there's nothing going on the LCD until you actually earn it. You've got to earn these movie clips. I don't play them willy-nilly, which is what everybody else is still doing to this day. They're not listening to me. They're so much more effective when
You know why I'm such a happy
when you earn them.
I've got the greatest job in the solar system.
Venusville again. Nope. Hit the rubber there and judded. So this is obviously not a real pinball machine. This is a video game pinball game, and that's what I love about Future Pinball. It doesn't want to be a real pinball game. It's not interested in being a real pinball game. It couldn't care less about being a real pinball game. It's a video game. It knows exactly what it is. So it's got video game physics, video game lighting, video game fun. You know, if you want to play as a simulation of real pinball games, then VPX is your best option. But Future Pinball is 1000%. It's a video game. And as far as I'm concerned, it plays absolutely fantastic. But most people would have an issue with these physics, which is a shame. And that's what's stopping me from releasing these games, is that people don't like Future Pinball's physics. And I can't do anything about that. So that's what stops me from releasing these games. Until I get 10,000 subscribers. If I get 10,000 subscribers, I'll feel much better. Then I can release them. And that's the way I've decided to play it. So what am I doing? Oh, the taxi is nearly down the bottom. See the taxi on the right? It's nearly at the stop sign. So I can get Johnny Cab multi-ball started, I think. And here we are with an opportunity to go for an extra ball. So I've completed recall. So I can shoot right between the flippers. I can get the extra ball, but I can get the lorry shot. Oh, easy lorry shot. Gotcha. Consider that a divorce. Gotcha. Right near the stop sign. So I'll just continue with Johnny Cab, I think. So you can see there on the bottom matrix, only one light is lit. So I've only completed one objective. But I've got the extra ball, so that'll give me a bit more breathing space. So that's the jingle that's actually in the movie. Okay, come on, this is actually one of the easiest ones to start. Difficult to keep the ball in there though, that's the problem. Okay, Dream Woman is lit as well, let's go for the Dream Woman. Ooh, nearly got it.
I'll be asking you some questions.
So this is in the film as well, I'm not a perv, this is actually in the film.
How do you like your women?
My personal preference would always be blonde. Of course. Of course, blonde. My second option would, of course, be voluptuous, and my third, I don't know, demure, sleazy. Depends how horny I am, you know. I don't know. Anyway, stop being a perv. Let's go for Johnny Cab again. Let's get him. So the cab fare starts, and you'll see the cab fare there on the DMD. So it's every 5 seconds it goes up by $100. So it's $200 now. So I'm gonna hit that ramp. There you go. So you can see the cab fare was $300. That comes off the value of the shot. So you've got to hit the ramp very quickly after you hire Johnny Cab.
The fare is 18 credits, please.
Sue me, dickhead.
Right, so now we've started Johnny Cab multi-ball. So you can see the jackpot lights are lit. It was very obvious which ones you have to shoot for because they're bright red. Sometimes they flash. And what you have to do here is just collect the jackpots on the left ramp and the loop, and then shoot Johnny Cab to move the taxi back. The taxi will move down, which is decreasing the jackpot value, but every time you hit Johnny Cab, it will move back to its top position, which is the maximum jackpot value. It's pretty complicated to follow, but once you get used to it. So I want to do something fun there by incorporating that toy, which represented the jackpot value. So I got a good collection of points there. You can skip the bonus with the flippers. A low one again. It's tough to hit that low one. So I've done Johnny Cab. Let's try Venusville. Dream Girl is lit again, and also the options is lit again. So I've got two things there to aim for at the right scoop. And I haven't done Escape yet, have I? Escape is very, very, very exciting. It's one of the most exciting modes I've created. That's the one where he's going through the scanner, and then he gets chased, and he eventually jumps into the subway train. but it's incredibly exciting
Let him run around.
with all the clips that I've added and the music and the sound effects. It's just like the movie, just like the scene in the movie.
Erased your identity and
So you can see it's progressing towards escape.
Oxygen levels bottoming out in sector G. Hurry up.
And I only finished adding clips to that about half an hour before I started this video. So the lock is lit. So you see the ball was diverted into the lock at the top there. And the ramp flashes green as well. So there's lights on the ramp that flash green for the lock, blue for Johnny Cab, and red for jackpots. So another one. So I don't know what it is, but let's go for it.
Yes, please.
Hey, that's what I needed. So the oxygen drain is much slower now, so it won't be as fast, so it's less annoying.
Lori says he can't remember jack shit. That's now. In an hour he could have.
So it's still playing that narrative.
fucking making it happen.
There's many more narratives. I think in the previous video you saw the doctor trying to convince Quaid to come out of his dream by swallowing a pill. That's another narrative. And then there's another one where he's actually strapped in the chair, and you see that whole process of him going through the dream thing.
Get a grip on yourself.
So the idea with this game is to make it feel fresh with every brand new game.
How do you like your women?
So that's why I mix things up. So I always prefer voluptuous. You know, I prefer women who have curves, always. In the film, Quaid prefers prefers athletic. But I went for voluptuous.
Nori, now Johnny Cab.
Basically what's happening is picking Melina. You see Melina there on the right slingshot. That's the woman that he's picking. And that's the woman he sees in his dream. And the one on the left slingshot there is obviously Laurie, played by the wonderful Sharon Stone in her first role. Her first role, can you believe it? We're going to get this escape going, so I've got to hit this scanner loop either direction. We'll start the escape.
You wouldn't shoot me, would you, Doug? After all we've been through?
Ooh, it's that tough one again. Can't get that one, it's tough. It's really difficult to hit it. You can hit it, but it just takes a precise shot. No room for error. And of course, if you fail, Laurie will let you know. And that's it.
Is he gonna remember any of this?
Not a thing.
I must have had a top 3 score again because his Richter's come up. Second place.
Congratulations, Quaid.
And that's Benny.
All dreams come to an end.
And of course, the amazing Ronnie Cox. Superb actor. So that's it. That's all I'll do. And this game is now complete. Like I said, I do need to add a few more movie clips, but I'll do that later. But as a game, it's ready to go. It's ready to be released. And I'll certainly release it as soon as I get those magical 10,000 subscribers. This and everything else I've produced in the whole history of my life. I can't say fairer than that, can I? All right, well, thanks for watching. And now I'm going to move on to my next project. Very, very exciting. Okay. Toodaloo.
Well, I have to hand it to you. It's the best mindfuck yet.